So I'm just a normal guy like you. I like to build cars. I like to do cool stuff with cars, motorcycles. I have had very, very, very many cars and motorcycles. Um, Buy them, sell them, keep them, mostly sell them, trade them. Um, Everyone knows me as the guy that never has one car for more than 2 weeks. Lately, that's changed a little bit. I do have a TRD Tacoma that I absolutely love, and I've had it for 6 months, so that's pretty good for me. My motorcycle, this one, I've had for almost a year, so that's pretty good for me as well. The Toyota Progres that we're working on, I just got, so I'm sure this car will be gone in a couple weeks when I get tired of it. So we do have my motorcycle, which you can see here. It's cool. Do also have my Tundra, or not my Tacoma, which we will have videos on modifying. I've already missed a lot of content by not videotaping things that I did, but we'll get there. It's a little garage. It's a one-car garage. 5 toolboxes. Takes up a lot of room. Believe it or not, every one of these is full. I also have 2 more toolboxes at my work. We don't film at work. Don't know if I can, so I don't. Air compressor. This just goes to show you that you can build cool stuff in little garages. It's cold outside. I do have a heater, but if I turn the heater on, you can't hear anything, so we won't do that today. With that being said, I'm going to jack this thing up, take this front rim off, and show you what I'm going to do. So this is my new 1998 Toyota Progres. Just picked it up like a week ago. Took delivery, I think, Thursday. It was bone stock. Already starting to do little things to it. I need to polish the headlights for sure. I had some wheels, questionable. They don't quite fit right now. A little too aggressive, everyone told me, but I think with what I have planned for this car, that they will actually work perfect. It's a pretty cool car. I'm messing with the wheels right now. I definitely will pull it outside. I know a lot of people have probably never even seen one. Probably never even heard of one. It is right-hand drive. I do have these little silica pellets in here, as it is in my garage, and the garage sometimes leaks. Body's in great shape. I had actually been looking for one of these and found this one in Orlando. It was the cheapest one on the market by far, half of what everyone else wanted. So it does have a few little issues. It's got a scuff on one of the side skirts. It does have the 1J, so it does not have the 2J NA. It's the 1J NA VVTi. Cool car, runs great, doesn't overheat. We're just gonna hopefully slam it. So I'm going to Tokyo Auto Salon in like 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. There's a company in Japan called Urus that says they offer a body kit for this car. I've only ever seen 2 pictures of it, so I want to say that it's real, but hopefully they have a booth at Tokyo Auto Salon and I can actually either see it in their catalog or speak to someone about it. I really want that kit for this car, something totally different. It's a wild car to begin with. Not very many of them in America, much less modified. We're just going to make this one low, extremely low, as low as I can get it. I did buy a set of coilovers off of Yahoo Auctions in Japan. Don't really know what brand they are. They're not busted. They look extremely clean, and it says will allow 0 to 4 drop. So we're going to try them. If not, then we know we can go BC extreme lows and it'll get it low. Just trying to keep this car kind of built from parts that you can only get in Japan. Alright, so today we're going to try to put all 4 wheels on. Like I said, I only have 2 right now, and the fitment's not the greatest. I do have a spacer on this wheel because it was touching the spindle. After researching the internet, you can shave a little spot on the spindle to keep that from happening. It was such a light hit, you could actually still turn the wheel, and it was just barely, you could hear it scraping on the spindle. So I don't think taking 1 millimeter of metal off of the spindle is going to affect anything. So we're going to try that, see if that fixes it. The rear is actually not bad. It has a little bit of poke, but I believe when we camber this car, it's going to camber in and be fine. Alright, here's what we got going on. You can see right there the little line. Can you see that? Yes, you can see that. So that's how minutely it's hitting. So I am going to just ever so gently shave just a little bit off right there. Like I said, I put a 3 millimeter spacer on it, and it missed a lot. Like I could put cardboard between it. When the wheel was on there without the spacer, the wheel would still turn, but you would hear it hitting right there. Suspension's actually pretty clean. This car, I haven't found any rust yet. We will be doing brakes, however, because they're really bad. The rear, there's hardly any pad left. So I've heard that IS300 brakes will fit perfectly on these. So I ordered some from trusty old Rock Auto. Should be here in a couple days, and we'll do that as well. Let's get to grinding. So that's what we shaved off. Very, very little. I don't see how that could ever hurt anything. Like I said, it was barely even touching the paint. So we're going to try that. I'm going to put the wheel back on and we'll see what happens. So this is what we ended up with. As you can see, I barely notched it. Like, barely. Maybe 1 millimeter. Still extremely thick. There's no way that that did inhibited it from strength or anything like that. So we're gonna just hit that with some black spray paint, bolt the wheel on, go to the other side. So there we have it. Trimmed some more. Looks good. Hardly any at all. It's gonna work. Checking the brake pads. Got a whole lot more coming for the So you've got to stick your hand up in there. It looks like we have a, can't see that, 9006. Don't think I have any of those. We'll go look.